Hey small groups, welcome to week 4 of our focus season, Thrive. It's hard to believe that week 4 is already here. This week we're talking about sowing peace, and Corey's message this past Sunday was probably my favorite from the whole series this far. It was filled with valuable insights, and this recap probably won't do it justice, so if you haven't had a chance to watch it yet, set aside some time this week if you're able to. On Sunday, we looked at Ephesians 4:13-32 for our guide for sowing peace in our relationships. And from this passage, Corey shared 3 things that we can do to sow peace in our relationships. The first was, speak the truth in love. Remember what we said on Sunday. There's 3 components there. There's speaking, there's truth, and there's love. Corey said something on Sunday that stood out to me. He said, if you're not willing to speak the truth in love, then you have a pretend relationship. When we speak the truth and accept the truth from others, that's when we grow and mature, and our relationships start to thrive. The second was, use your words to build up and not tear down. Corey mentioned words that either can inspire, that means to breathe life into, or they can discourage, that means to steal or take someone's courage. Words have a tremendous amount of power. And here's the third, don't let your anger lead to sin. We mentioned 3 things that we can do with anger. We can stuff it, in other words, we can suppress it, or we can spew it, in other words, we can just let loose and let it control us, or 3, we can study it. We can prayerfully ask, what's causing my anger? What's at the root of all of this, and what am I going to do about it? Now, speaking the truth in love, using our words to build up and not tear down, and not letting our anger turn to sin, doing these 3 things will allow us to train our emotions and our desires to align with what God wants. When we do that, we move from infancy to maturity, from struggling and stunted to thriving. Take some time in your small group, discuss the message, and share what God has done in your life, is doing, and wants to do, especially as it relates to sowing peace in your relationships. Thanks for making time for each other. I hope you have a great small group meeting.